Alrighty, what's up everybody? Peter Gilmore here for another video on this Friday night. Back to you again with another video right here on Killer of Demons 669. Thank you for watching this video, and make sure you like this video and subscribe to this channel and subscribe to all my other channels. Links are down below in the description box. And follow me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, as we are live and in living color. And that's pretty much what I got to say about that. Just change my position here. I keep forgetting to do that. And people asking why you change your positions, because I have a picture that I really don't want to show on my videos, because it's just don't want to show it. It's a private photo of just a picture. I just don't want to show on there. So if you don't like it, too bad. And that's all I got to say about that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, on this late Friday night, Friday the 13th, hope Jason Voorhees didn't come and get you and steal your TP. Or maybe that might have been Beavis. TP for my bunghole! I need TP for my bunghole! Stop stealing my bunghole! And my TP! So, yeah. So, on this Friday the 13th, it is time for your late night Smackdown Empty Arena review for Friday the 13th, 2020 from the Performance Center in Orlando, Florida. Now, this was supposed to be in Detroit, Michigan, but thanks to that fucking virus, take a shot. Thanks to that fucking virus, they had to cancel those plans and have an abbreviated show from the Performance Center in Orlando, Florida, where they had NXT this past week with a live audience, but this time they had no audience, and Raw's going to have the same thing this week. I expect NXT to be in the Performance Center next week. I think all their shows leading for the next for the next couple weeks leading into maybe WrestleMania is going to be at the Performance Center. So no, not going to be in Pittsburgh this Monday. It's not going to be anywhere else in the country until they lift the national emergency, which may last until May at this rate. And I'm hearing that they might quarantine the entire nation on April 1st. That could be an April Fool's joke. But take with a grain of salt that the United States of America will be under quarantine on April 1st for the entire month of April. That means nobody can go outside. Nobody can do any fucking thing. So that's why people are buying shit in bulk right now. I'm fucked. I don't have a lot of food in my house right now, and the missus is not here, and I can't get a lot of food because, I don't have a lot of money. So, and I'm not going to get things in bulk like I did last week. Well, a couple weeks ago. I bought a lot of, like $200 worth of food, and that's all gone. This fucking virus pisses me the fuck off, and I gotta fucking work tomorrow. Why can't retail stores close down too? If everything else is closed down, why can't you close down retail stores? Just for 2 weeks. 2 weeks at most. And give us pay. Really? Walmart's about to do it. The CEO of Walmart's thinking of closing down Walmart. You don't hear anybody else from the retail chains saying that shit. They want we gotta keep our store open so people can buy shit. You don't give two shits about their employees. But when somebody from Walmart or another retail chain gets sick, then somebody's gonna get sued. I guarantee it. If I get it, I'm fucking suing. I swear to God. I will fucking sue the retail chain. I'll fucking sue my job because they should have closed down. Or they're taking precautions on. We're gonna wipe the doors down. We're gonna wipe this and this and this down. You're still gonna get sick. That you can wipe down everything with disinfectant stuff, and everything will be okay. But then somebody gets sick, and then you get sick, because of that person, and then you're all fucked. Even though there's a high probability of survival right now, depending on how old you are. Even though, people in their 80s are surviving this fucking thing. Yeah, they are. John Hopkins report. Go look it up. People in China are surviving this fucking thing now. So, yeah, I picked my nose. I don't give a shit. So people in China that started this virus are now getting better. You know what that means? It means this thing is going to be history in a couple of weeks. I guarantee this thing will be history by the end of this month. By the end of this month, we won't be talking about COVID-19 or the coronavirus. We're talking about baseball coming back. Everything will be back to normal probably in a couple of weeks. I said by mid-April, everything will be back to normal. Because it won't be May. They're saying baseball might come back in May, which I think is a stupid idea. But they want to do it and have an abbreviated season. I'm okay with that. Except the Mets start on May 1st, kicking some ass. And bring back the NHL, too. Bring back everything. Yet the NFL draft is coming up in a month. And that's tentatively still on. Though they could cancel it or postpone it for a week. Because it's like big gathering. I don't even know where it is. They used to be in New York City. Then I think last year was in Dallas. I don't know where it is this year, but that's a big thing. WrestleMania is still on as of now. I think they're reconvening till next Thursday to see if WrestleMania will be off. But there's a guy that wants WrestleMania to be canceled. They want everything in the area that weekend to be canceled. Vince says the show must go on. Like he did with Owen Hart when he died. The show went on. Not when 9/11 happened. The show went on. When they had a blizzard here in the Northeast, the show went on, even though there was no matches. They had a live feed from WWE headquarters, which I believe was JBL, and then they show like past matches and stuff. The show went on, and now with the coronavirus and everything's getting changed and everything to the Performance Center or maybe somewhere else. I don't know if they're going to do the Performance Center for the foreseeable future. I would think so. Excuse me. But, they changed from Pittsburgh and Detroit to the Performance Center. NXT is going to be in the Performance Center because they're already there. Because they're not going anywhere. The NXT house shows are all canceled. The live events are canceled. The MSG show, which was going to be after WrestleMania, that got canceled because of the 500 or more people ban. So that's gone. I mean, I was supposed to go see In This Moment in a couple weeks. That got canceled until a later date. At least I keep my ticket, even though I could get a refund and then buy the ticket again. But I'd rather wait for more news to come out and wait for a later date. But probably be in the summertime, maybe June, July, or August. Hopefully not in July when I have to go on vacation, because then I have to change my entire vacation around, and I got to use it up in the next couple months. It runs out on August the 14th. I got to use it up, and I'm going to use it up in late July. Hopefully I can still go to Florida if I have to, but the money is, doesn't cost an arm and it costs an arm and a leg to go to Florida for two people, and going there and back for a week. It costs about $700, and I don't have that kind of money right now. So I don't know if I am going. Depends on my tax return. If I get a lot, I could probably order the tickets right away. And I mean, save the money because I have a couple hundred saved up already. I can save that up go to Florida for a week, come back refreshed and relaxed, then go back to work and make more money than I really need, and worry about the fall and the winter when I get my vacation time and my sick days and my holiday days, personal days reset. I hope I get more next year. But next cycle, I hope I get a lot more. But that, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I got 7 days already, so of vacation time. So I want to use it all up. So I don't want any to not be used, and I haven't used it. And I got holiday time. I want to take off. I want to take off Memorial Day. I want to take off July 4th. I wanted to take off Easter, but I don't think I can take off Easter. Much as I want to take off, but kind of need the money. But so I'm gonna work Easter, which sucks. But hopefully I get it early. Then I can have a nice Easter meal with my parents and Rosa. But this fucking virus, it's fucking ruining everything. And I don't know how long this ban is gonna last. This national emergency is gonna last. I don't know. It could last a week. It could last 2 weeks. It could last a month. It could last 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, the entire year. I hope not. That'll suck. That will really, really suck. And so I want to go to concerts. I want to go to WOW, maybe Evolve. Right now, we can't do that. Even though there's WOW has an event on April 11th that's still on, as far as I know, from Joey B. I'm not going to it, but because it's at Staten Island. Long way from here. But that's still on. There's an event tomorrow. Hardcore Hustle is doing a show tomorrow in, I believe, Jersey. I don't know, around here, but I'm not going to that. I got to work. But things are still going on. There's still things that are still a go. There's some concerts that are still a go. My dumb girlfriend wants to go to sleep. Fuck you. But I digress. And that's all I really got to say about that. So enough about that coronavirus bullshit. Because the coronavirus could suck my fucking dick. It won't be a thing by the end of this month or by mid-April. By mid-April, you won't be hearing about this shit anymore. Hopefully. I'm hopeful, but I'm giving it to mid-April. After Easter, we probably won't be hearing about this shit. But we'll see. We shall see. And with WrestleMania coming up, we don't know what's going on. People want it canceled. The city of Tampa wants it canceled. The mayor wants it canceled. I don't think the mayor does. I think somebody affiliated with the mayor wants it canceled. Vince is still staying strong and said WrestleMania is still going on. Even though those filthy Arabs are giving him $75 million, $78 million to go over to Saudi Arabia on April the 5th to host the show. Isn't there a travel ban? Well, really, from going going to there, I think you can still do, but coming from Europe, from Asia, you can't do. From the UK, you can. So I would think if they go to Saudi Arabia, there might be a problem coming back, but they can just go from Saudi Arabia to England and then from England over to here to do the next days, do Monday Night Raw or whatever Monday Night Raw is going to emanate from. It might be the Performance Center. So they have an option. But I don't know if Vince is going to do that. I really don't know. But he could do that when he's not being forced to cancel WrestleMania I mean, it's not really his call. I mean, it is his call because he owns the WWE. But I don't know what Vince is going to do. I mean, there was nothing said tonight. I guess we're going to have to wait till the weekend to see what happens. Or at least hear something from Vince or from the WWE itself about what's going to happen. I think Vince is going to play this out till the week before WrestleMania. And people from the UK are going to come over anyway because there's no travel ban from the UK over to the States. So UK people are going to come over and give us coronavirus. No, I'm just kidding. But, people from, Germany and Africa. Well, I don't know about Africa. Africa, I guess they can't. People from Africa can't come. People from Thailand can't come. The people from Japan can't come. China, they can't come because they're all fucked. So WrestleMania is just going to probably be mostly Americans and some Scottish and Ireland people. But like I said, we have no idea if it's still going to be on or not. Right now, it's on. We got 3 weeks. We're 3 weeks away from Mania, and we still don't know if it's on. It's crazy. It is fucking crazy. But I digress. So it is what I say. One person came in and then they left. Come back! Come back and hear my sexy voice. But I digress. I don't care if nobody is watching live other than any 150 people watch. I don't care. Because I know people watching Joe Cronin and JD and everybody else. And don't have to watch me. I don't care. I'm just doing it for myself. And that's it. All right. I wasted 17 minutes of your time, so I'm going to give you 17 minutes more of your time. So let's get to Smackdown from the Performance Center in Orlando, Florida. And it was an okay show. It just, it just felt weird. Without the crowd, it just felt weird. They made history because the first time ever that SmackDown was in an empty arena. The first time Raw is going to be on with no people in it. It's going to be history making. And tonight we were supposed to have Paige there, but due to coronavirus, Paige could not make it. I don't know why. Doesn't Paige live in England? And there's no, as far as I know, there's no ban coming from England, so she could have made it. But I guess she's a little scared of the virus, rightfully so. But I would have loved to see Paige. She was supposed to meet up with Bailey, and that didn't happen. So they had to rewrite the whole thing. And I believe Triple H wrote most of the show tonight and booked most of the show. And he was on commentary tonight, and holy shit, was he good. He was good. Bashing Michael Cole, which is always great. Shut up, Cole. He was great. I mean, he did some camera work, which was funny. He was just on point tonight, and I hope he's on Raw Monday night, so we don't have to hear Byron Saxton or Jerry Lawler. Should be Tom Phillips and Triple H. That's what I say. But we'll have to see what happens on Monday Night Raw. But we had Triple H and Michael Cole at the Performance Center in an empty Performance Center, which sucks. Maybe next week they'll actually have people, but like a limited number of people, maybe like 250 people at most. And they'll probably have things like you can't touch the wrestlers because you touch the wrestlers, you might have COVID. Slap you in the mouth. So we'll see what happens with that. So we start off SmackDown with Triple H welcome us to the Performance Center. And really, the Performance Center is a godsend to the WWE. It really is. I think since it opened in 2013, it has been a godsend for people like from the for the guys coming from the indies like Kevin Steen and Seth Rollins and Cesaro and Daniel Bryan. Well, even though Daniel Bryan never used the Performance Center, I mean, guys like Roman Reigns, Jon Moxley, Roman Reigns, Sami Zayn, not to an extent. Well, Bray Wyatt, and all the guys that came from the Performance Center. Riddick Moss. Riddick Moss came from the Performance Center. Derek I think his name is Derek. Derek Madden came from the Performance Center. Tyler Breeze came from the Performance Center. All these guys, I'm not going to name everybody, but all these guys went to the Performance Center, honed their craft, and most of them are now superstars. So the Performance Center is a godsend. And for all the people now that are there training to become WWE superstars, it is really a godsend. And I applaud Triple H and the WWE for building it on the grounds of the NXT Full Sail University. That's a godsend as well because, people want, I think it's like a film school basically. Or a regular campus. I don't know really, but I would love to go see it, if I ever had the time. But I know it's in Orlando, and Rose's daughter doesn't live there. She lives in Pompano Beach, which is like a couple hours away. I don't think we're gonna drive all the way to Orlando and back. If I had a car, I would do it. I actually do have a car, but I'm not gonna drive all the way down to Orlando. It'll take me 3 days. But the way I drive, probably 2 days. And Rosa, I don't trust Rosa driving my car. I don't. So, though she says she's a great driver and hasn't had an accident, don't touch my car. I digress. It is what it is. So, yeah. So we got one person watching. So, hello! How are you? On this late Friday night. So let's get to Smackdown. Okay, I talked way more than I should have. So Triple H welcomes up to the show and puts over the importance of the facility and how stars will return to perform there. Like Bray Wyatt, Roman Reigns, he named Baron Corbin of all people. And says it's going to be a different show and they're here to put a smile on our faces. Even though most of us are pretty much depressed. Like this guy. We want to see a live audience. We don't want to see an empty arena. Like they're doing with the XFL this weekend. And what's going to happen on Raw. We want to see people in the arena going completely berserk. Chanting whatever the chant they want. It just felt different tonight. I was completely bored. I was. I mean, really. I want to see fans going completely berserk. I don't want to see nobody there. If I was a wrestler, I'm like, what the fuck is everybody? And if you noticed, during the Daniel Bryan Drew Gulak tag match, when Daniel Bryan came out, he was doing the yes, yes, and then Drew Gulak's like, yes, yes, and then Daniel Bryan's like, what the fuck? He was like, what the fuck is everybody? It's like, oh, there's Michael Cole and Triple H. Hey, how's it going? But where the fuck is everybody? Like that commercial. I don't remember the name of the commercial, but they had the things like, where is everybody? It's crazy. So, we get that. So, big joint commentary. And Michael Cole's like, I guess we're going to have to shoot tonight. And Triple H was just funny the whole entire night. I loved it. I want more Triple H. I want more Triple H on commentary. He got demoted, and he kind of mentioned it. He says, I get demoted, and I still make... I forgot what he said, but it was kind of funny. Well, more Triple H on commentary. It was great. So anyway, we start off with Bailey. Don't give me a hug. And the boss, Sasha Banks. They arrive, and Bailey cuts a promo stating that they are the faces of Smackdown. Sorry. They are in the building they built, and Bailey asks where Paige is. So Paige was supposed to be there. Cole says she had travel issues. I doubt that. And Banks calls her jealous. And then Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross arrive and say they are here because they called out the Kabuki Warriors but got no answer. You know, Asuka was on the show tonight. And they challenge Bailey and Banks to a tag team match, player. So we get that. So I gave that first segment 2.25 out of 5 stars. So we get to the match. And Nikki and Bailey begin. Nikki takes control. And then Alexa comes in. They isolate Bailey for a while. Sasha pulls Bailey to the floor, but Nikki takes her out as we go to break. And if you noticed, when they went to break, they stopped wrestling. Interesting. That was kind of interesting. Like, you never see that during a live event. Like, oh, we got to go to a break. You don't see that in Ring of Honor. Or anything that has a TV taping like TNA. Or Impact Wrestling. You don't see that. You saw it tonight. It was kind of weird. They just stopped wrestling, and then when they came back, oh, we got to wrestle again. You know. So it was just amazing. Big ups to Scott Casey Gale. Do you like Joe Galli as a commentator? He's pretty good. He's okay. I'm not gonna bash him or anything. He's pretty good. You know, with Stu Bennett, although he was wait about it. I wish Wade Barrett would just say, you know, I'm afraid I got some bad news for you, Stu. I mean, Joe. I wish he did that, but he'd probably get fined by WWE for saying that. But Stu Bennett's pretty good on commentary. He's better than Jim Cornette. But, you know, good old Jim Cornette. Blocks you for having an opinion. Fuck Jim Cornette. And that's all I got to say about that. But yeah, Joe Galli is pretty good. And we'll see what happens with that. Actually, you know what I should do is can I watch myself on YouTube? Can I do that? Let me see. No, I can't. I can't do that. I wanted to get the live YouTube feed. Actually, I could do that, but I don't want to. Doesn't matter. If you're on, I'll put the link on Facebook. But my computer's all screwed up tonight. I can't type. I can't do anything. But I'm not going to talk for a long time, but so if I'm still learning StreamYard, so if anyone wants to come in and talk, but I'm not going to talk long, but I just want to do the review and get it over with because I got work tomorrow, which sucks. So anyway, so getting back to Bailey and Sasha and Alexa Bliss and Nikki. So they isolate Bailey, and then they go to break. They stop wrestling. Then they come back. They start wrestling. Bailey's taking control, laying the boots to Alexa, and Alexa fires back as a head scissors, but it's quickly cut off. And then Sasha comes in. They continue to isolate Alexa for a while, but then they double team her, and then Alexa fires up, but Sasha cuts her off and then misses a charge. Alexa gets the hot tag to Nikki, who runs wild on Bailey and dumps her to the floor. Sasha stops that until Nikki cradles her for a near fall. They work into a couple of near falls, and Nikki heads up top, hits a high cross body on Sasha for a near fall. And then all 4 women are in the ring. Bailey fakes an injury as Asuka comes out. Nobody is ready for Asuka. Suck my dick. but that's another story for another time. So Asuka comes in, attacks Alexa, and Sasha locks in the bank statement, and Nikki has to tap out. So that was interesting to see. So it looks like we're going to see the Kabuki Warriors defend the women's titles at WrestleMania against Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross. And I assume that Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross will win back the tag team belts because really, Asuka and Kairi Sane haven't been, I mean, they've been dominant. They've held the belts almost longer than the Iconics. But really, they haven't had many challengers for the belt. And Asuka and Kairi Sane might not even be in WWE after WrestleMania, from what I'm hearing. But we'll see. We shall see what happens with that. And that's all I got to say about that. Let me just take this off. Go off. Thank you. So, yeah. So we'll see what happens with that. It's leading to the Kabuki Warriors vs. Cross and Bliss at WrestleMania or whenever it is, whenever they do this match. It could be in Saudi Arabia. It could be in Timbuktu. It could be on the North Pole. It could be on my dick. I don't know. That wouldn't be a bad thing. But, you know, with Kairi and Asuka already on my dick. Wouldn't be a bad thing to have Nikki Cross and Alexa Bliss on my dick too. But I'm an animal. So if you don't like it, sue me. So Sasha and Bayley get the win. And we're going to see what happens with Nikki and Alexa and the Kabuki Warriors. Probably see what happens on Monday Night Raw with them. See maybe Alexa and Nikki get revenge on Asuka for what she did. And that's pretty much all I got to say about that. And we will move on from there. All right, then we see footage of Roman Reigns challenging Goldberg for WrestleMania a couple weeks ago. Whoop-de-damn-do. That brings out Roman Reigns, and it kind of felt weird without them booing him. I was hoping for some piped in, you know, cheers and boos. I was hoping they piped that in. But no, we didn't get it. So Roman comes out. He's like, just comes out and gets in the ring with Michael Cole, and he fist bumps Michael Cole. Why don't you just punch him in the face? Michael Cole's boring. They need this guy. This guy. I'm just saying. Me and Joe Cronin for commentary. Make it happen. You have JD as an interviewer. Well, but maybe have a 3-man team. Me, JD, and Joe Cronin. That would be awesome. That would be fucking awesome. Me, JD, and Cronin. You know, me and JD don't get along. You know, he blocked me, but we can make it work. We will make it work. Even though I don't have to say much. I'll be like the Renee Young of the commentary. Not say much. But me, JD, and Joe Cronin would be probably the greatest commentary team in the history of wrestling. Well, of today. Not of all time. That's that. So Roman comes out for his interview with Mitchell Cole. He talks about how weird it is without a crowd and how tough his year has been so far with the stuff with Baron Corbin. He addresses his critics and says he main events all year and he should be able to main event WrestleMania, though that may or may not end the show. Hopefully it doesn't, but knowing WWE, it will. He says no one has his commitment and he will take what's his, meaning the Universal title. They talk spear versus spear and Roman runs down Goldberg, but he respects him for what he's done and says he doesn't have time for part-timers. Ouch. Meaning Cena too. He's been groomed for this. He's mastered his craft and will whoop Goldberg's ass and set this place right. We'll see. We shall see what happens at WrestleMania, if WrestleMania does happen, and what happens with Roman and Goldberg. Probably won't be a long match because, you know, Goldberg only lasts about 5-10 minutes. So it'll be a really quick match, and probably Roman will come in, hit the Superman punch, then hit the spear. 1, 2, 3, it's over. or maybe Goldberg hits a spear, Roman kicks out, and then Goldberg go for the spear again, and then Roman hits a Superman punch, then he hits the spear, and then he wins the belt right there. But we'll see. We got 3 weeks away, so we'll see. So it was a pretty good segment. He ran down Goldberg. We'll probably hear from Goldberg next week or in the next couple weeks, probably before the SmackDown before WrestleMania, if that does even happen. But it was a pretty decent promo. I gave it 2.25 out of 5 stars, and that was that. And we will move on from there, and that's it. All right, then we get Cesaro and the new Intercontinental Champion Sami Zayn arriving with Shinsuke Nakamura, and Caleb Braxton is interviewing them. I believe it was in the back. Caleb says they have been bumped. Damn. So Sami leaves to celebrate his IC title win. Oh, they're in the ring, actually. And then the returning Jeff Hardy comes out without the face paint. And he has more to do in WWE. And then Baron Corbin comes out and is not happy that Jeff Hardy's back and knows that he runs SmackDown. No, you don't. Corbin makes DUI jokes. And Jeff says that they have a match coming up tonight. And then Elias comes out. The merry-go-round of people coming out starts up. Well, it continues on. Elias comes out. And he has a song for Baron Corbin, but Baron Corbin leaves. So it looks like we're going to see Baron Corbin and Elias in a match, maybe at WrestleMania, or they'll do battle in the Andre the Giant Battle Royale. But we'll see what happens. So it was kind of an interesting segment. I gave it 2 out of 5 stars. It wasn't really anything to write home about. And that was pretty much it. And we move on from there. I just want to check something. Well, we got a lot of time. We got lots of time. So anybody joining in from Facebook, can come in and say hi. Leave a comment like Scott Casey Gale did. Big ups to Scott. Kicks ass. So we move on. All right, then Michael Cole and Triple H talk about Bryan versus Drew Gulak at the Elimination Chamber, which was a pretty fun match, which saw Bryan's junk come out. And Bryan picking up the win with the by making Drew Gulak tap out to the yes lock in him doing the hammer lock, hammering his head. So Bryan meets with Drew, I guess in the back, puts him over, knowing that he wants to learn. He wants to learn and asks Drew to teach him. Teach him what? I don't know. And then Sami Zayn comes in, mocks Bryan for not joining him, and now he's the Intercontinental Champion. He mocks Drew Gulak as well, and that sets up Bryan versus Cesaro for later on. So we'll see what happens to that. Should be a good match with Bryan and Cesaro, 2 guys from Ring of Honor. I don't think they ever met, which kind of sucks, because I think Cesaro came in a couple years later, before, probably almost around the time that Bryan left Ring of Honor to go to WWE. And then we all know Cesaro, who was Claudio Castagnoli, teamed up with Chris Hero, Cassius Ohno, to perform the Kings of Wrestling, became the tag team champions. They held it for 364 days. They lost to, I believe, who did they lose to? I think they lost to the Briscoes, or they might have lost the American Wolves. I keep forgetting. I remember when they lost the belts, but I think it was to the American Wolves or the Briscoes, but I forget. So we get that. So it should be a good match between Cesaro and Daniel Bryan later on, and I gave that 2.25 out of 5 stars. All right, then they replay the SmackDown Tag Team Elimination Chamber match with the champions Miz and Morrison taking on the Usos, Bobby Roode, and Dolph Ziggler, Heavy Machinery, the Lucha House Party, and the New Day. So if you missed it, you get to see it. I am not reviewing it again. We all know what happened. Miz and Morrison retained, and that's all I gotta say about that. And it continued the Otis and Dolph feud. That continues on. Didn't really do anything tonight with Mandy Rose or anything like that. Probably pick that up next week, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, like I said, if you missed the Elimination Chamber match, yeah, you missed a lot. And that's pretty much all I gotta say about that. So yeah, so I'm not gonna rate that because I already rated it on my Elimination Chamber review. If you haven't seen my Elimination Chamber review, go over to my Peter Gilmore channel and watch it. Go a couple of videos back to my Elimination Chamber review and watch it, and you'll hear my opinion and analysis of the match and my rating for the match too. So we get that, and then we see Miz and Morrison come out. They praise their title defense and history as a successful tag team, and they dare anyone to dispute it, putting over their movies and just wonderfully, and just basically hamming it up. And goes, they're the greatest tag team of the 21st century. Be jealous. So we get that. So yeah, we'll see what happens with Miz and Morrison over the next week or so. I think they'll probably defend the belts against the Usos and at WrestleMania and probably lose, which will suck. Not that the Usos are bad or anything. I just, we've seen the Usos with the belts before on Smackdown. I know one team they won't give it to is the Revival. Because Revival going, bye-bye. You go, bye-bye. And Revival going bye-bye. They're going to AEW by the summertime. Because their contracts are ending pretty soon. And I don't think WWE is going to renew them, even though they want to keep them. For some odd, strange reason, they want to keep the Revival as a comedy act. Why? Why, Scott? Why? I tell you. So we'll see what happens with that. And we move on from there. Then we see Triple H with the camera. He's just moving it around, and he's going completely bonkers. He starts busting Cole's balls. That was kind of funny. Oh, man. Triple H is the man. I'm sorry. He's the game. I run the camera. I'm going to bust Michael Cole's balls. Should have punched him right in the face. But I digress. So Cole comments on Rob Gronkowski, Gronk, his rumors, and that he signed with the WWE. And then we see Mojo Rawley come out, and he joins them on commentary. Mojo says Gronk is on the way and will appear on next week's Smackdown. Mojo says he'll be here and they will be hyped. So I'm hearing Gronk is going to team up with Mojo. They're going to win the tag team titles, and then Mojo's going to turn on Gronk, and they're going to have a match probably at SummerSlam. Ooh, that's going to be exciting. Nobody cares. Nobody gives two shits about Gronk. I don't give two shits about him. Horrible tight end. He's a horrible tight end. You know who's a better tight end? George Kittle. George fucking Kittle is the greatest tight end right now. Prove me wrong, ladies and gentlemen. Prove me wrong. Of this era, George Kittle is the greatest tight end in the NFL right now. Prove me wrong. And if you can't prove me wrong, fuck you. Fuck you and fuck Rob Gronkowski. Kiss my fucking ass. That's all I gotta say about that. Fuck Tom Brady as well. And Bill Belichick. Fuck the Patriots. And fuck the Chiefs too. That's all I gotta say about that. Let me move on. Alright, then we get to Daniel Bryan and Cesaro. Not a long match, but a pretty decent match. We had Drew Gulak, Sami Zayn, and Nakamura at ringside. So they lock up. Cesaro takes control. So Bryan comes back with some kicks. Cesaro cuts him off with some tiger uppercuts. As we go to break, we come back. And Cesaro's in control, hitting a deadlift superplex for a near fall. Also, some more Tiger uppercuts. Bryan comes back with some clotheslines and some yes kicks. Then he finally hits the roundhouse kick and gets 2. But Cesaro comes back, hits a pop-up uppercut for a near fall, transition into the crossface, and then they trade pinfalls, and Bryan somehow pins Cesaro to get the win. And nice fun match. I gave it 2.5 out of 5 stars. And was what it was. Afterwards, they all brawl, and Drew Gulak gets sent into the ring steps until Bryan hits a dive and saves him. So guess what we're going to get next week? A tag team match, player. I don't understand this union between Drew Gulak and Daniel Bryan. No. I don't understand it at all. I really don't. I don't understand it. But they're going to somehow form a team. 2 technical wizards. I guess you can call Gulak a wizard, but he was former CCW World Champion and leader of Catchpoint back in Evolve. See, you don't know things about Drew Gulak like I do. I know the members of Catchpoint. I'm not going to tell you, though. Go figure it out. And don't go look it up.
Oh, I'm going to look it up. Oh, see, Peter, I know who Catchpoint is, too.
Yeah, because you looked it up, retard. Morons. I know all about Drew Gulak. He's a good wrestler. Sucks that they're misusing him. Now they're actually putting him with Daniel Bryan. Maybe they'll go somewhere. Drew Gulak, former Cruiserweight champion, too. Forgot about that. So we'll get that. All right, then we found out next week. Oh, we're going to get a contract signing. Aaron Riff's favorite thing in the world. So we got Goldberg and Roman Reigns signing a contract. Guess how that's going to end? With somebody going through a freaking table. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say about that. So, yeah, next week, from the Performance Center, we got a contract signing that nobody's going to care for. So, yeah, so I gave Cesaro and Daniel Bryan, like I said, 2.5 out of 5 stars. And that's pretty much it. All right, then we get to our next match, Jeff Hardy and Baron Corbin. That's a 2.5, almost 3 minutes. Wow, Jeff Hardy can only do a 3-minute match now? Sad. Elias comes out on commentary to join Triple H and Michael Cole. Starts off with Corbin attacking. They brawl to the floor. And Baron Corbin starts talking shit to Elias on commentary, which allows Jeff to fire up, make a comeback, cover for a near fall. Corbin comes back, and they go back and forth. Corbin hits deep 6 for a near fall. Then he continues to bitch and moan at Elias. He gets distracted. Elias plays a little song. And which allowed Jeff to hit the Twist of Fate, or as Michael Cole called it, the Twist of Fury. Oh, I wish I had my book. I don't have my Book of Doom. Actually, I have a small book of Doom. Here, here's your small Book of Doom. Scott Casey Gale, do this with me, please. Can we get rid of Michael Cole? Please? Can we get Michael Cole? He just botches up a fucking storm. Fuck this guy, man. Fuck Michael Cole. Botches every fucking thing. He called Angel Garza Anal Garza. How embarrassed would you be if your name was Angel Garza and you were referred to as Anal Garza? How fucking embarrassed would you be if Michael Cole of all people said that? I mean, if it was JR, I would be like, JR, you messed up my name. No offense or anything, but come on. I love you, JR, but come on. Stone Cold, come on, JR. Stone Cold, give me a Stone Cold Stunner. Fuck that, man. And yes, fire Michael Cole. Hashtag fire Michael Cole on Twitter. Please. So, hashtag fire Michael Cole. Fuck him. Fuck him. Fuck Byron Saxton, too. They should be gone. Byron Saxton should not even be in the WWE. He was in NXT. And he sucked in NXT. He sucks on commentary. And the quote Shane Douglas, get ready for it, Scott. You suck then and you suck now. Fuck Michael Cole. Fuck Byron Saxton. They suck now and they suck then and they suck now. Fuck them. Fuck them. That's all I got to say about that. So, after Jeff Hardy hits the twist of fate, he goes up top, hits the Swanton Bomb, finishes Corbin off. In a match, I gave 2 out of 5 stars. So they're setting up Corbin versus Elias. Nobody gives 2 shits about that. I don't give 2 shits. And blah, 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 blah. And that's pretty much it. All right. There's my rant for tonight. Michael Cole and Byron Saxton. Fuck them. And that's all I must say that. We had another guy come in. Another person come in. So come back again. I don't want to be talking to Scott Casey Gill all night. But it's nice to talk to Scott. It's always cool. But it is what it is. So Triple H comes back and thanks us for watching and says they missed the fans. You think? I missed the fans. And my disgust for most WWE fans. I missed the fans. I missed it tonight. It felt really boring. And this whole fucking virus pisses me the fuck off. Just bring back the fans. Nobody gives 2 shits when they get the coronavirus. There's a high survival rate. Bring the fans back. Please. I don't want to see. I would hate. I'm going to be bored watching Monday Night Raw from an empty arena. I might be bored watching WrestleMania from an empty arena or with limited amount of people there. I was bored watching NXT with a limited amount of people there. Mostly the VIPs that are always there. Fucking hell, man. This coronavirus cock. And I got a big cock. Unlike that guy named But I digress. Oh, hey, Sean, where was CM Punk tonight? Fuck you, motherfucker. That's all I got to say about that. All right, then we get to the end of the night, and we get the man who was going to be on the show, as well as Paige and, was supposed to be Paige, and Jeff Hardy. We got John Cena! So Cena comes out to nobody! Which was great. Even though I would have missed John Cena sucks. I missed that. But so he comes out, shakes hand with Michael Cole. Oh, Cole's got the virus. Michael Cole has coronavirus. They're outlawing people shaking hands now. Now you have to fist bump. I hope Cena washed his hands. I digress with that. You know what I'm saying? Ladies and gentlemen. Get a big money John. Fuck him. So Cena comes out, gives us shout out to the fans at home. Cole asked him about his history with Bray Wyatt, stemming from WrestleMania 30 and onward. Cena says people have many times blamed him for their failures. It's a long list of people with potential. He said that he had potential. He lost a lot, mentioning The Miz, The Rock, CM Punk, Lesnar, and Taker, but he wasn't buried. Sure did, John. Cena blames himself and came back to fight. It says far too many around here and get lazy. Whatever he said. Blame others, and he liked to give them an attitude adjustment. Yeah, okay. There's footage of The Fiend challenging Cena a couple weeks ago, and Cena accepting with his hat nod. Cena says he believes in himself, but The Fiend is in the future. He says guys like Ciampa, McIntyre, Matt Riddle, and Rhea Ripley, they are the future. Okay. Nobody like Adam Cole? Adam Cole is the future, ladies and gentlemen. Adam Cole, baby. So fuck you, Cena, for not even mentioning Adam Cole, baby. That's all I got to say about that. Fuck you, John Cena. So he wants to take The Fiend out. It won't steal the show. It probably won't anyway. And he will end the most overhyped, I guess he meant to say overhyped person. I don't know what he meant. Okay. I wrote it wrong. So sue me. He says he will end the most overhyped, overprivileged superstar in WWE history. You are the most overhyped and overprivileged person in the WWE history, John. Hypocrite. So Bray comes out. Bray comes out, not The Fiend, but Bray comes out. Talks about how Cena has it all these days. Cena has him all wrong. He's not sick. Cena is. Cena can't say no. He doesn't care about the future. He only cares about himself, John Cena, and getting the spotlight. Damn right. He calls Cena an addict. And he mentioned 6 years ago, Cena took something from him, and he thought about it so much, and the voices didn't stop. One day, he stopped finding those voices, started listening, and they took him to a majestic funhouse. Cena broke him, but The Fiend put him back together, and at WrestleMania, it will be a slaughter, and Cena doesn't know it yet. Strong words from Bray Wyatt as we lean into their match at SummerSlam. At WrestleMania. So we shall see what happens. So it was a very good promo. I gave it 3 out of 5 stars. So got a couple more weeks of this storyline going on, and we'll see what happens with Cena and Bray. Probably hear from Bray next week again in the Firefly Funhouse, and maybe we'll have Cena appear in the next couple weeks. Probably the week before SummerSlam or the Friday, the SmackDown before WrestleMania, if it happens. Because, SmackDown's supposed to be from Florida, so they might have it from the Performance Center. Because they're not going to have it from the arena in Tampa Bay or Orlando, where the Magic play. I forgot the name of the arena. I think it's the American Airlines Arena. That's something like that. So, yeah, we'll see what happens with Cena and Bray. But it was a good segment. Like I said, 3 out of 5 stars for that. And that's pretty much all I got to say about that. So, SmackDown, without the crowd, I felt bored. I mean, it's still a decent show, but I was hoping we get the crowd. The crowd would have pumped this show up a lot. I don't think the ratings are going to show anything for it, and a lot of people are going to be probably watched it. Maybe I would say 2.5 million, maybe 3 million watched the show tonight because of the empty arena effect. So they probably got a big rating. Raw will probably get the same thing because people are going to be watching Raw just for the empty arena effect, because they were supposed to be from Pittsburgh on Monday, but they're not. Going to be from the Performance Center for the foreseeable future. And just not having fans there sucks. Like I said, I mean, this whole fucking virus is just destroying wrestling and destroying sports in general and everything else. Yeah, I got to get this fucking thing fixed. I haven't fixed it yet. Fuck me. Yes, ladies, fuck me. Fuck me, fuck you. But I digress. So, yeah, so I want the fans back. Bring the fans back, please. Come on. It's just not the same. Not the same without baseball, not the same without hockey and basketball, and maybe football this year. Who knows? Depending on how long this virus goes on for. But I think when it's getting warmer, it's going to start getting warmer, and the virus is going to go bye-bye. So by mid-April or before the summer starts, we won't be hearing about this fucking virus. And hopefully the United States and around the world will get back to normalcy. And then we can live out the rest of 2020 on a nice note. Because the first 3 months of this year have fucking sucked. I can only imagine what 2021 is going to be like. We'll probably have another fucking virus on our hands. Or 2022, 2024. We'll probably have another virus on our hands. The return of the swine flu. Because everything happens in Japan. China. I love Japan. Japan, number one. But China, go fuck yourselves. Oh, you say bad things about China. Fuck you. Fuck you, man. That's why I have a ban on Chinese food. You know, I love Chinese food. I'm having a ban on it right now. God forbid I order Chinese food and I get the coronavirus. I hope none of you have ordered Chinese food in the last month or so. And if you have, I hope you took a shower and brushed your teeth and washed yourself all over. God forbid you have the coronavirus because of something you ate from the Chinese food store. God forbid. That's why I'm not going to be ordering Chinese food for the foreseeable future until this virus goes bye-bye. So it won't be months before I go eat Chinese food. Months, maybe year or years before I order some Chinese food. I could go for some nice sweet and sour chicken and white rice right now, but you know, I had a really crappy dinner tonight. I ordered a damn beef patty and they put it with cheese in it. I didn't order that. Stupid freaking pizza place. Well, they gave me my nice chicken roll. That was nice. They gave me a beef patty with cheese. I should have, you know, but I didn't remember saying. I never said to the guy behind the counter, I want a beef patty with cheese. They just gave me with cheese. I never order it with cheese. I hate it. It tastes nasty with that mozzarella cheese in it. Ugh. You know, that's all I gotta say for that. Let me take a moment to whip my whistle. So, cheers to you, Scott Casey Gale, you son of a bitch, you. And to everybody else that's going to be watching later on. Mazel tov. To all you fuckers that are watching and who have subscribed to me. So that's it for Smackdown. I talked way more than enough already. Over an hour and 5 minutes. Longest video I ever done. Well, actually, take it back. My long ago hangout on this channel lasted about almost 2 hours. So, but I had a lot to say about the coronavirus, and I feel like doing a little bit extra tonight. Probably won't get that on my Raw review this Monday night, but or whenever I do it, because Rose will be back in his house, so I'll probably be getting it Tuesday or maybe Wednesday or Thursday. But it will come next week. I guarantee you that. But Smackdown, it was okay. I gave it 6 out of 10 stars. But let me know what you guys thought of the show in a comment or a video reply down below. And keep continuing to subscribe to this channel and my other channels down below in the description box. As always, friend me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter. My Twitter link in the description box as well. So friend me. So it's going to be follow me. Friend me on Facebook. Just type in Peter Gilmore. You'll find me somewhere on Facebook. You can leave your questions down below in this video or any one of my future videos. Or hit me up via Facebook or Twitter with a private message. And hopefully we'll get to your questions soon. I actually had a question tonight from Scott Casey Gale. So it was nice to have that. Nice to have a viewer with 2. I had 2. Not like I'm going to get 150. It would be nice if I had like 500 people. But may or may not ever get there. I'd love to someday, but who knows how long I'm going to be on this fucking website. And who knows how long I'm going to be on this damn computer, because I already got Windows 8, and I don't know how long Windows 8 is going to last, because Windows 10 has been out for 5 years. 4 or 5, five or 6 years. So Windows 7 and 8 are going to be gone soon. And then I'm going to have to scavenge some money to get a new computer or use the old trusty phone, which I hate, because I like typing on my computer. But it is what it is. So subscribe, friend me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, share this video all over the internet, and most importantly, tap that bell. Got to tap that bell to turn on all my notifications, and YouTube can send out my videos, and you never miss an upload, and you can be in the know and up to date with my videos, and that's all I got to say about that. So thank you for watching on this late. Excuse me, I got freaking allergies up the wazoo. So thank you for watching this long video. Hope you liked it, and if not, well, fuck you, man. And that's pretty much all I gotta say about that. Big ups once again to Scott Casey Gale for joining me. Well, not joining me in the chat, not on the live video, but thanks to Scott for chiming in with his comments. Maybe next time we'll get more people to chime in. I know I will put out the link next time on my review when I do it. And that's pretty much it. So thank you for watching. Have a great rest of your Friday night. Early Saturday. Well, it's now Saturday, March the 14th, 2020, as it's 12:25 a.m. here in the Northeast and wherever you may be. So thank you for watching. Subscribe, like the video, leave your questions down below. And here comes a belch for you. So that's pretty much it. So thank you for watching. I'm Peter Gilmore signing off. Have a great weekend, everybody. Continue to be safe and stay away from that coronavirus. Wash your damn fucking hands. And be nice to each other. And hopefully we'll get through this virus in the next couple of weeks. We'll get back to some normalcy here in the United States and around the world. Just give it a little bit of time. It'll end hopefully by mid-April or by May at worst. But don't go crazy. I know a lot of people going crazy in the stores. TP's gone. TP's going. TP is gone. Paper towels are gone. Food is going by the wayside. We're really in fuck mode. Not that fuck mode, but you know what I mean. People are in panic mode. Everything's flying off the shelves now, and it's just insane. It's just fucking insane because people are getting fucking scared over a nothing thing. The coronavirus is nothing but a stupid cold. It's just a worked up flu. It's nothing. It's nothing, ladies and gentlemen. Fuck it. That's why, look, if you notice my name, fuck that virus. Oh, fuck this virus. I want that to go viral on Facebook and Twitter. Put the hashtag fuck this virus. on Twitter. Do it now. And that's all I got to say about that. So thank you for watching. I'm out. Peace, you sexy sons of bitches.